Hello there.
Hello there. Welcome to Everything Star Wars. My name is Rob. I'm here, and you're there. This is part 2 of my interview with Jeremy. Hopefully by the end of this, everyone will have a good idea of just who Geeks and Gamers Jeremy is. And hopefully there won't be any more speculation or rumors or assumption. So let's see what Jeremy had to say to more of my questions right now. Now, Ryan, you like Man of Steel? Is that what I'm getting?
I do. I am a huge proponent of Zack Snyder's DC EU. I did a video about it. I released it like midnight last night, my time, and 3 this morning.
Why did you have to ask him about this shit?
Wait. There's a reason. So now, you both, now I'm just going to point this out, and this has to go with the whole fandom, not just the fandom.
Well, if you guys saw that, Jason Momoa released that picture of him stabbing Steppenwolf right through the chest. But yeah.
So here's my point: you both have different opinions. Now, is there anything wrong with that?
Oh yes, he's toxic and he's racist. Clearly,
exactly. So the reason why the fandom is so split is because some people, I'll mention a name a little later. I'm gonna get to that point. Some people can't accept that we have opinions. So we're not allowed to dislike a movie because it's Star Wars. And that's what this division, in my opinion, is all about, unless I'm wrong. Your thoughts on that?
You're right. You're 100%. Well, the division comes, in my opinion, and I'll let Ryan answer this too, because I know you're framing that to both of us.
Yes.
My opinion is that, again, we can go back to the DCEU. And I remember Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, that was, at that time, that was divisive. Oh God, that was Disney World compared to where we're at now. You know what I mean? But at the time when we had like different people having different opinions within the DCEU, because there is the Snyder people and there's the anti-Snyder people, and it's a very heated discussion, but it all stays within the realm of movies and movie opinions.
Right.
And when I was in that, and the same with the prequels. When I used to be in it with the prequel haters, I used to kind of go, man, this is divisive. It's blah, blah, blah. But now where we're at, where the identity politics is pulled into it, it's a whole, like, it makes those old arguments, it makes them seem so wonderful. And so, like, I just wish we could have that all over again. So now it's just this whole, if you don't like what I like, must be intimidated by women, and
you're toxic, right? Or you're negative, right?
Right. And for anybody to use that argument against anybody that's ever loved Star Wars is the stupidest shit ever. Like, if you love Star Wars,
I know
you love women, minorities, white people. Like, you don't have a problem with that,
Yes.
And so that's, in my opinion, it's pushed by Disney and Lucasfilm executives. In my opinion, what say you, Muscles?
Yeah. So the big difference is that. So I say nearly every Snyder Cut video I do, which I do about one a week. But one of the things I say is that I understand it's divisive. People like have a visceral reaction to Zack Snyder's work. You kind of either hate it or love it. You can even hate one movie and like love a different Zack Snyder movie. Just kind of the way he works. But the difference is that Warner Brothers, when people came out and said, some people were like, oh, we don't like this movie. They did the exact opposite of Disney, not necessarily in a good way, but, whereas Lucasfilm employees came out and they started shit talking the fans, Warner Brothers came out and bent over and got fucked in the ass by the percentage of fans that were screaming that it's terrible. And they did everything to appease them, forgetting about anyone who thought that it might be good at all. And they abandoned their entire fan base, which is why Justice League made $600 million, even though it cost about $400 million to make, not including marketing and everything. And so they lost. They lost the objective. They lost a lot of those hardcore fans and had to readjust. And they have done that, but it's left the Snyderverse in the background, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay,
for the record, I appreciate what you're doing here, Rob. Yeah, it's really cool, man. I mean, again, I didn't know much about you. I knew you had some clarification as how it's presented, how Ryan said you. I didn't know the details, but I'm happy you're on, man. It's been nice talking to you. So
thank you.
Keep firing away.
I am so honored. You have no idea. It's like I was nervous, and my wife's like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "You don't understand. I'm with one of the big YouTubers." It's like when I was talking to Star Wars Theory. To me, it's like you're a celebrity.
Yeah,
And
I
Ryan,
appreciate
who's come
that.
out of left field, I'm like, wow, man, I'm envious. Like this guy with all these muscles and these great T-shirts, who loves candy corn, is coming out of left
Oh,
field.
come on.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just joking, man.
So
I'm just
Jeremy,
joking.
you're liking these questions now. Wait till he asks, did you have sexual relations with that woman? That's what's coming next. This is a whole setup, I'm telling you.
Wait, I still got more. I guess still got more. A question. Now, this is a big article, so that's why I'm going to get into this.
Okay.
Are you boycotting the Rise of Skywalker?
No.
Have you done a video asking the fandom to boycott the Rise of Skywalker?
No.
No. Okay. Are you going to see it?
Yes.
Will you see it? Are you taking money out of your wallet, or are you paying like a Cats or Jumanji and sneaking into the theater?
I'm paying money to see it.
Okay. This is going exactly where I wanted to go. Okay, so there was an article, and I saw Mary, who I love a lot. I know Mary when she had like 50 subs, and she was doing karaoke, and I told her to go for it. There was an article about saying that the fandom menace is failing, and that the boycotts, and this is all because of Adam Tickets and the Fandango having saying, oh, it's doing better in the end game in the first hour. And then it wound up being second place at the end of the day or something. So they were saying, which I think is absolutely absurd, and I think Becca Random also did a video on this, saying how the fandom menace is failing, and that we first of all, I don't know who said anything about boycotting the movie. Okay,
I mean, there's some people that, like I think Doomcock has kind of talked about boycotting, and again, my stance on boycotting is I support you doing whatever you want with your money, and if you choose to boycott, if you're choosing to form a boycott, congratulations. If you choose to go see the Rise of Skywalker, congratulations. That's my general thought. I mean, the only thing I've ever boycotted kinda was Captain
Solo?
Marvel. Well, no, because I never called it a boycott. I simply just said I'm not going to see it, because I don't want to see it. But like, I did kind of put the words boycott behind Captain Marvel, and a lot of that was me just. I didn't go see Captain Marvel. But a lot of that was me trolling the people that basically gave me full credit for Solo failing. I'm like, dude, I can't.
Yes, they did, by the way.
Yeah, they did.
Yes,
they absolutely did.
They did.
And so it's just like, if you're gonna again, I'm not as powerful as some people think I am, but I
think
did
you
say
have a lot of. Is this fair to say? I'm sorry to interrupt because that was very rude of me. But is it fair to say that you have a lot of influence?
I mean, that's look. I'm not oblivious to the fact that people think I do. I'm not oblivious to the fact that I know Geeks and Gamers has a big channel in terms of our world, and I'm not oblivious how people view me. But at the end of the day, as arrogant as I act, as sarcastic as I am to people to upset them, I'm very humbled by what I have, and I'm very, very. The reason I work as hard as I do is because I'm in fear I could lose it every single day. So I don't have the confidence that maybe people from the outside looking in see that I might have. And I go back to the quote from one of my favorite all-time wrestlers, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Jim Ross was asking him in a real interview, not like a promo, but how he felt when he was the top guy, and he said, I was more insecure than ever because everybody's gunning for you. Everybody's got their eye on you. Everybody's watching you. And I'm not saying I'm the top guy or anything, because I'm clearly not, but I do feel that the more views and the more influence and the more eyes that are on you, the more that people are gunning for every move you make and every word that comes out of my mouth. And I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to misspeak from time to time. I might say the wrong thing. And I know that there's people that are just waiting for me to say something wrong so they can put that on a video and go, Jeremy, cancel Jeremy. That's why I started the cancel Jeremy thing. Just because it was just like a joke to the people that hate me. So I'm not oblivious to the influence that is perceived, and maybe I do have more influence than I give myself credit for. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just a regular dude, and I'm thankful for everything I have, and I'm honored to be surrounded by people like Ryan Ryan knows more about Star Wars than me. So said this other day where somebody was going after Anna. I was like, Anna knows more about Star Wars than I do, So I'm just happy to be whatever my role is in this whole situation, So
Okay, fair enough. And I will continue my interview with Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers. More questions for him. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget, we do a bunch of Star Wars videos. We do live streaming on the weekend. keep you in the know about everything that is going down, from Disney Plus to the movies, you name it. And I'll see you next time on Everything Star Wars. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Take care.